so much for joining me in today's video. I have my June update for Project Level Up. This was a project created by Sofie Alexandra, and it's basically a marriage between Pan Those Eyeshadows, No Pan Left Behind, and Pan That Palette. Before we get into my progress, I hope you'll consider subscribing if you haven't already. So I did an emergency eyeshadow meeting video at the beginning of the month, and in that video I switched the Juvia's Place pink palette for the Juvia's Place lilac palette, and I have since put that lilac palette away. So for Project Level Up, there are 5 levels, 1 through 5. You can randomly generate your palettes if you want to. I have not, because I am painting so many eyeshadows. I was trying to be a bit more strategic. But level 1, you choose one palette and you use each shade one time. You hit pan in one shade. Level 2, use each pan or each shadow in that palette 2 times, hit 2 pans, and then you do that for 3, 4, and 5. I am currently on level 4. As I mentioned, I brought in first the pinks and then the purples, and I've just decided that I am just going to leave level 5 until I'm done with level 4. I don't know when I'll be done with this, and I don't want to feel like I need to work on bright pinks or bright purples if it's like September by the time I'm done with this. So we'll see. It'll really just depend on what mood I'm in for when we get there. But yeah, so I am currently working on level 4, and I am using my Margarita palette from Glamlight. So I've been working on 4 shades in here, 2 shimmers and 2 mattes. In the last update, I had 1 pan in Prickly Pear. So I'll put up what my palette looked like then. And this is what my palette looks like now. You can see I have a new pan. This is in the shade Pink Lemonade, which is so pretty. And you can see my you can see my marks. The last couple of shades I needed to use were like these neutral ones. If you saw my last neutral look, these shades are on there somewhere. So I hit pan in my shimmers, so both shimmers have pan. This one has a really good sized pan. And I'm currently working on the shade Watermelon. For the shade Watermelon, I have used that 10 times since the last update for a total of 15 times. It's what is blended out up here. Since I blended it with a couple of purple looking shades, it looks purple, but this is that pink right there. It's absolutely beautiful. I mean, I love it. It's such a bright, pretty pink. I have, it's not the best swatch, but the Glamlight palettes are beautiful. And the Michaela palette is coming out, and I'm going to do my best not to get it. We'll see if it'll go on sale or if they'll do a bundle or something. I'm trying not to buy, so we'll see. But yeah, so I've used that 15 times. I thought I would be closer to pan, but I mean, I have a really good dip, and again, I'll insert some footage, etc. But we're not quite there yet. And the next color I used is this one. This is Blood Orange. Since the last update, I've used it 7 times for a total of 11 times. This is a really pretty orange. Anytime I used this one to blend out that neutral look. I used it when you saw my makeup confessional where I had on the sleeveless shirt. These 2 colors were what I blended out. They're beautiful together. It's just a beautiful shade. And I love that you can have it bright orange, but it'll also kind of blend out to something really soft and pretty. So for that one, I've used 11 times. I have not hit pan in did I tell you how many times I used Pink Lemonade? No, I didn't. For Pink Lemonade, I used it 2 times since the last update. For a total, it only took me 7 uses to hit pan. These Glamlight shimmers are a lot like a Super Shock. They're very malleable, they move around, etc. So yeah, so this is level 4. I think for the end of July, I should have at least a pan in the shade Watermelon, and maybe also in Blood Orange. We'll just have to see. You're going to be seeing a lot of pink looks for the next week or so. But I really love how this one turned out. So it's a navy to a purple to a pink. I love it so much. I wanted something really dramatic today to kind of match my mood. So yeah, but I'm really, really loving this. I am currently working on this shade in my 50 Shades of Green. I may pull this out, and I got a lot of use on Strawberry. Strawberry is beautiful. If you don't have this palette, I highly, like, if you haven't tried Glamlight at all, I think they're currently having a 35% off sale. I would check them out for sure. And like I said, they're launching that Michaela palette. I think it comes out on the 2nd, July 2nd. I am not going to get it yet. So anyway, that's it. Like I said, really quick update. I don't want to pull in level 5 until I know for sure what I want to work on. Like when I pulled in level 3, I knew it was springtime. We were about to go into summer. I knew that I would want to work with pastels, and that's why I brought in the BH Cosmetics Lost in Los Angeles palette. But I don't know what kind of mood I'll be in once I finish this. And again, I think it'll be closer to August, and that kind of, I'm very much aware what you want when you want it kind of person, right? Clearly this would probably work better in the fall or in the winter, but I just wear what I want to wear when I want to wear it. But I get in the mood. Like I pulled in the Profusion Mauves palette to use No Pan Left Behind, and I can't even force myself to pick it up because I'm not in the mood for those types of colors. I'm in the mood for bright and in your face. So yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna wait. All of that to say, I'm gonna hold off on picking level 5. And yeah, it'll probably be a 6 pan. I'm actually honestly considering the Nabla Platinum. Let me pull that out. Like, I'm not going to pick a 9 pan palette for level 5. No, thank you. Thank you, but no. Pull out the ones I've been thinking about. Okay, so I've considered the Berries by Juvia's Place. I really, really love this palette. Again, this really screams fall to me. You guys know I love my jewel tones. You've got 2 kind of duochrome shifting, what are those called? Shimmers, and then the rest are mattes. The only thing is I just rolled in ColourPop's Lovebird into some project. I don't remember. And it's basically this color. So, and my goal is to hit pan on that one too. But if I picked something like this, I think this would get me from August until January, because it'll probably take me forever to hit pan on these. But this is a contender. Maybe I'll let you guys vote. The other contender is the Mauves palette by them. This one has 2 shimmers, and then like this one is either a satin, but again, these kind of cool tone pinky mauves, which I will absolutely love in the fall and the winter, probably more in the winter, but fall too. And you can top these with anything. So those are the 2 from Juvia's Place. And the other one is this. This is my Nabla Cutie palette in Platinum. Oh, this is a neutral palette I can get behind. This silver is probably one of the best silvers I've ever seen in my whole entire life. These shimmers are just so beautiful. So that's the silver. And then that's the kind of taupey one. I mean, look at those. They're just absolutely gorgeous. And it's like, do I want color? Do I want neutral? I don't know. And I would probably pan, everything but this kind of bronzy color. I don't know that if I would want to pan that. It's not really a color for me. So those are the 3. Maybe I'll let you vote on it next time once I finally decide. I don't want to do a big palette. You have to use each shade 5 times each, and then hit pan in each shade 5 times. So if I picked like an 8 or 9 or 10, 15 pan palette, that's going to take me eons, and I'm trying to work through this kind of quickly. So that is where my head is, a little all over the place. I've literally had 2 of these. I don't have any idea why I'm yawning. All right, friends, and that's it. Thank you so much for joining me today. Sorry, this is a little bit all over the place. Welcome to my brain. Welcome to my brain from the last few days. If you haven't already, I hope you'll consider subscribing and follow me over on Instagram. I'm at Misty Pans. I hope you have a good day, night, weekend, wherever you are. I love your faces, and I'll see you in my next video looking like this. Looking like a snack. Just kidding. I'm too old for that. Bye for now.